Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. So pretty much, yeah, when we react to the live stream. Oh, we have to wait extra 5 minutes. So yeah, I have this open, I have my Pokemon Black open. So yeah, wait chat, do you feel like the live streams are all pre-recorded? Coming. Put it on.
Can you still remember where this journey began? Penacony, the land of the dreams. Someone might have made you forget some critically important information. Your memory of Penacony is incomplete. A part of it has already been stolen. We could be watched if we met anywhere else. This is the only place where I can feel safe sharing secrets that should stay between us. The flame flickers ever
Akron.
stronger.
Because she killed Dick Inferno.
This time, we're going to dig deeper. Let us now go back to where it all began. Think of that girl who could neither enter dreams nor wished to wake.
Firefly?
Why did she slumber with you?
Because we're married.
It was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion.
Sam?
And in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality.
Boom.
Can I take your arm and awaken your memories?
Even after paying such a heavy price, we only get one shot at this.
If embracing fate is also a form of resistance, then this time, I shall embrace death!
Firefly boss? Firefly buff? Buff? That's the code, everyone. Okay, I can't go full screen because my thing is buggy. I'll put the first code in the chat. Oh, did my post get taken down? See, why are all the Pokemon moderators taking down my posts? PS3? I used to have a PS3 before I got bullied to get an Xbox. CG DK Donkey Kong. I put the first code in the chat.
Your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.8 Memories Are the Prelude to Dreams special program. I'm your favorite streamer, Albert.
Long time no see, friends. I'm Robin. A pleasure to meet you all again. I'm Firefly.
I'm Constance. You may also call me the Dahlia.
Welcome, guests.
Oh yeah,
Being together
she
with
was
you
Constance.
really reminds me of the time I spent producing this show in Petticoat. And in this version, we too shall once again return to Petticoat, the land of the dreams. The bustling avenue of sweet dreams, Glocky and his friends, the Chocolate Festival. Oh, it all seems like it was just yesterday.
But I can already feel that there's something completely different in today's show. Unlike before, it's eerie and full of mystery.
You're right. We've just seen a ton of images in that version trailer that didn't fit our memories.
Oh, totally. For example, there seems to be a lot more to Miss Firefly's trip to Penacony than what we already know.
The Dream Master, who hid behind the scenes and only ever showed himself using a raven, also seems to have some profoundly dark secrets.
There's something else I'm very interested in.
The Raven,
That
the father
Black
of Sunday
Gamoth's
Robin.
Iron Cavalry Knight in the trailer? What's that about?
Yeah, what is that?
I don't remember seeing any of this in Petticoat. Was it so
Yeah, I
long
remember
ago that
this.
I'm starting to forget what happened?
No.
Maybe your memories are indeed having problems. In truth, the Trailblazers' memories were incomplete despite being the heart of this storm. Some of their memories' most important parts have already been stolen.
What? How?
Don't worry. I'm here to help the Trailblazer regain these memories.
Awesome. With the Dahlia here, everything will be alright. Oh? Do you two know each other? Yeah.
The Dahlia is super reliable. We wouldn't have been able to complete some missions without her.
Under the
do you
guidance of
mean?
my abilities, the Trailblazer will piece together a more complete timeline for the Penacony story through recalling their memories.
I haven't seen her in the story
There were
ever.
indeed some loose threads that were never tied up in Penacony's story. And then my gathered guests, come, let us unravel this web thread by thread. Firstly, the story started with
The Astral Express receiving an invitation to join Penacony's Charmony Festival.
afterward, the crew's mission was
To find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, then answer the question of why does life slumber?
after some fun time, the vibe of the story took a nose.
I don't think they'll rerun.
Because of
The deaths of Firefly and Robin.
Run, man.
indeed. But think back. Did we miss anything? For example, who killed Robin?
Back then, Sunday had believed that Gallagher was the culprit, since Gallagher was the one who instructed Sleepy to cause multiple disappearances in the Sweet Dream.
But I must also remind everyone that Gallagher never admitted responsibility.
Could it have been someone else?
But it was actually
guys.
thanks to such misfortune that I managed to reach Dreamflex Reef
here's
and
the voice
uncover
actor of,
deeper truths. So
Constance,
the goal of that
the
hidden
Dahlia.
operator is truly
Is it Jennifer
elusive.
Lawrence or Katie Mills? Because
That's definitely suspicious.
I don't think I can kill
Let's
it.
move
I
along
can
with the
pull
story
it.
for now. As we continue to
She's
investigate
voiced by
Penacony,
Katie Mills.
we
'cause
learn the truth.
the whole
The
Tim Chi
ones
situation.
behind all the chaos weren't the family at all, but the surviving members of the Order.
That's right. My brother and Mr. Gopherwood, that is, the Dream Master, tried to drag Penacony into Enna's dream to manifest an eternal paradise.
To think that the bright visions of a 7-day holiday crumbled to dust! It truly breaks my heart.
As for the Dream Master of Penacony, I heard that his body was destroyed in an accident, and he could only continue his existence in the Sweet Dream.
It's been so long since he put himself in the limelight like this. It's quite unusual. What kind of secrets will this end up exposing?
It seems that Enna's dream wasn't as simple as it seemed, and the Dream Master's machinations in the dreamscape were more deliberate than we thought.
By the way, everyone still worked together to shatter the plots of the Order worshippers. And in the end, we got our happy ending. Right?
Well, at least for a certain person, the ending was a little different.
You mean...
I've been meaning to ask for a while. Miss Firefly was all curled up in a medical cabin in the Myriad Celestia video released earlier. It feels like her entropy loss syndrome was getting worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Silverwolf even said the rest is up to her now. It's not looking good. What exactly are we missing here?
Let's take a step
I
back.
think it'll be that.
Firefly once told us that Elio's script said she would face 3 deaths in Penacony. Later on, Firefly walked toward her own battlefield after sending the Trailblazer off to the final stage, only to reappear before us on the Radiant Feldspar without a scratch. But we know nothing about what happened between these 2 events.
If everything is as we remembered, then why is Miss Firefly having such a crisis after leaving
Do you
Penacony?
think Elliot would be playable?
So,
Maybe like
what
6
exactly
months.
did the 3 deaths in the prophecy mean?
The Trailblazer really doesn't have to know about all this.
The meaning of truth is never about knowing the truth itself. It's about what people gain in their pursuit of the truth and how they'll face the truth. Isn't that right? In version 3.8, I'll be joining the Trailblazer to experience the story through Firefly's eyes.
3.8.
How she initially entered the dreamscape, how she met us during the story, and what battlefield she must face. All these questions will be answered one by one.
That's right. Firefly's exploration of the dreamscape was also far deeper than what we remembered. As we follow her footsteps, the family seat of power, the dream of Gnawing Oak, will also surface from memories. It was once part of the Dew Light Pavilion, but has long since been abandoned and sunk into the unknown depths of the primordial memory zone. The oak trees growing wild and the derelict buildings combine to paint a rather oppressive scene.
Even I have never seen
That
this
looks
place.
nothing like
Did
Penacron.
Mr. Gopherwood bury his secrets here?
It does look very different from the solemn and dignified Dewlight Pavilion we know.
Venturing deeper will show us a giant cocoon floating before the stately stained glass windows.
A cocoon? Could this place have something to do with the propagation?
It's definitely possible.
Yep.
We know that
The
Firefly
swarm.
used to belong to the Glamoth Iron Cavalry before joining the Stellaron Hunters. They were weapons produced by the Republic of Glamoth to fight against the propagation swarm. Soldiers with similar faces woke up in their incubators, and their short lives would be entirely spent fighting the swarm.
What a tragic destiny.
Firefly will face her past in this dreamscape. She will encounter an old friend, the other Glamoth Iron Cavalry knight in the trailer. Harbinger of Death, Swarm Nightmare.
That's odd. The Glamoth cavalry disappeared with the swarm's end, never to be heard from again. Where did this warrior come from? And why did they appear in Penacony, a place far from the front lines?
And from the looks of it, this fighter doesn't seem to be a friend.
And without further ado, allow Albert to provide you with more intel about them. As a fellow Glamoth Iron Cavalry knight, Harbinger of Death Swarm Nightmare fights in the same way as Sam. They ignite the battlefield and sweep up enemies in a firestorm.
The Iron Cavalry's gear is indeed very interchangeable, including the weapons mounted onto our armor.
What's different here is that after using the ability Gene Duplication, this Iron Cavalry can summon Juvenile Sting.
The swarm?
Juvenile Sting has many functions. It coordinates with the Iron Cavalry Knight in launching follow-up attacks, and also charges them. Once the Iron Cavalry Knight finishes charging, it'll immediately take action and use the powerful ability Primordial Tide Swarm of Death.
Sounds like we need to prioritize eliminating Juvenile Sting to come out on top against this foe.
That's true.
So
It's
wrap up
also
maybe good.
easier said than done. After the Iron Cavalry Knight summons Juvenile Sting, they will apply the Rapid Evolution state to the Sting. Allied characters cannot deal crit damage when attacking targets that are under the Rapid Evolution state.
Then what should we do?
Just super brave.
It'll be much more difficult to defeat Juvenile Sting in
And
this
dots.
case.
Not to worry, we've got ways to fight back. When the Iron Cavalry Knight summons Juvenile Sting, we can select one character and their summons to immediately take action and enter the Nemesis state. Any characters and their summons in the Nemesis state can ignore the enemy's Rapid Evolution state.
Please save the state for me whenever possible.
In other words, we need to get the most out of the Nemesis
Firefly doesn't
state
quit, though.
and quickly get rid of all Juvenile Stings.
That's right. When all summoned Juvenile Stings are eliminated, the Iron Cavalry Knight will dispel gene replication and take more damage. Take this
just
chance
wait.
to dish out some heavy damage.
Ooh,
Thank you for
that's a
this
heavy
intel,
hit.
Mr. Owlbert. As for why the dream of gnawing oak looks so dilapidated and what my past comrade has to do with this dreamscape,
All that will be
They're probably gonna
revealed.
make the characters
Trailblazers' memories return.
What's more, it'll also reveal the meaning behind the Trailblazers' recovery of this memory. Perhaps
We'll
it'll
get 'em like
interfere with the path
heavy,
of
crit heavy.
Finality's direction. Or perhaps it'll help you say a better farewell to a friend.
I thought it was gonna be a Firefly buff
Don't
to be
do
honest.
this to me. I don't want to say farewell to anyone.
All right, then we'll take a break, and we'll be back before you know it.
T7.
Constance the Dahlia, Duke Inferno's child of greatest ambition, his most exceptional child. A conflagration that burned
Oh,
the
she's Christina
Everflame
B,
mansion
so
to
I can't vote for
cinders,
her.
made her miss out on Penacony's stage. Memories scattered like ash, while the truth slumbered in destruction. Now, come with us to unveil the Dahlia's mysteries.
Yeah, she was watched by Jennifer Lawrence. Did she get cancelled or something? Or could she no longer do the voice?
The
probably
Dahlia
makes more
first showed
sense.
herself in the ceremonious declaration of war made by the Everflame Mansion against all factions present in
Yeah,
Penacony. Duke Inferno and his children made declarations that they will prepare this beautiful dream to welcome its new masters from Fetora. Then, as luck would have it, they ran into Acheron. Plans that Duke Inferno prepared were abandoned before they even began.
Yet even so, I still made it to Penacony.
As Duke Inferno's daughter, Lady Constance's target was the Remembrance. Does that mean her powers are also related to that path?
Indeed. I am currently a cremator with the ability to enkindle and fabricate memories. Do you remember how Albert just ran over here and declared that he'll be promoted with a pay raise, as well as being moved to a key project as the host?
You don't have to mention that, boss. Didn't you make that decision yourself?
Really? Who knows?
When did she become Albert's boss?
Duh. Wait, something's wrong.
I see. What a perfect demonstration of these abilities.
All I see is a heartbreaking betrayal.
A little optimism might be wise. What if the information ends up being real?
I can't even tell what's real anymore. Anyway, we know that the Dahlia's power involves fabricating non-existent memories. And Acheron never showing up, the Dahlia's opponent in Penacony would have been Black Swan from the Garden Recollection, right?
Ah, Black Swan. That name takes me back. We have a long history, you know.
Oh? Were you two good friends?
A wide birthday
It's hard to
6'7".
describe our relationship with simple words like good or friends. Ours is a game of competitive cooperation. But if the chance arises, neither of us would hesitate to set a trap for the other. So, compared to good friends, we're more like...
Good frenemies.
Correct. Or maybe we're fair weather friends. We once worked together in the Garden of Recollection, and are both privy to some secrets about the other.
Garden of Recollection? Aren't you a member of the Annihilation Gang?
Oh? Didn't I say that I too was a memo keeper once upon a time? I betrayed the Remembrance and the Garden due to some differences in our ideals. Earlier still, I was
Why does he
also
call us
walking the
Michelle?
path of destruction, only to betray it as well. These traces made of golden blood are the marks the destruction left on me. Now,
Golden
I
blood
walk the
reminds me of
universe
Boris.
as a cremator, as well as a child of Duke Inferno, who ruled the Everflame Mansion in the Annihilation Gang.
Aren't you switching between jobs a bit too quickly?
What a dangerous woman. She keeps switching between the destruction and the remembrance.
Then, does that mean she's betrayed the Everflame Mansion as well? Has she discarded the identity of Duke Inferno's child too?
Who knows? Perhaps the truth has long been scattered to the wind, along with the ashes of memory. But in Penacony, the truth and the memories that were lost hold special meaning not only for the Trailblazer, but for me as well.
Indeed. During the story of the version 3.8 finality mission, the Dahlia will help us regain the cremated memories and complete the entire Penaconian trailblazing expedition. For those whose memories of the story have grown a bit hazy, this is the perfect opportunity to revisit it and gain a deeper grasp of what really happened. Now, let's take a look at what powers are wielded by this otherworldly lady, someone who has graced so many different factions.
Good. I'm a fire character following the path of nihility. I allow my team to deal super break damage before they break the enemy.
Huh?
Using my skill, I'll unleash a gloomy zone. While the zone lasts, toughness reduction dealt by allies can trigger super break damage even before the enemies are broken. Also, while allied teammates are in the zone, their weakness break efficiency will increase.
Sounds like she'll be a great partner for teammates who are good at dealing super break damage.
That's right. At the start of a battle, I'll automatically invite a teammate to become dance partners together. After either of the two dance partners attacks an enemy target, they'll additionally deal 1 instance of super break damage based on the toughness reduction dealt by this attack. After the other dance partner launches an attack, I'll also follow their steps and unleash a follow-up attack to deal bounce damage to the enemies.
And as the moonlight falls, the
bounce is
Dahlia
good.
sweeps onto her stage.
My ultimate applies every dance partner's type weakness to all enemies and lowers their defense.
Oh, in other words, Lady Constance and her dance partner would both be able to reduce toughness and fight with greater ease.
That's right. And the damage dealt by my ultimate will be distributed evenly among all enemies.
Here's another hint. The Dahlia's trace allows allies to increase their speed when they implant a weakness onto enemy units. And if a fire character triggers this effect, they even regenerate a certain amount of energy.
Lastly, I will create a special dimension when using my technique. Enemies in the dimension will not actively initiate attacks against ally targets. After entering combat with enemies in the dimension, I'll immediately initiate the zone from my skill and deal super break damage to enemy targets.
So dangerous, yet so captivating. This combat style is truly fascinating.
Yeah, that's the magic.
Yeah, don't get adventure because you already have
And now, it's
Cerebral.
time for a special message.
Don't get Blue
Let's
Hill
take a
as well.
listen. Dear Trailblazers, version 3.8 will last for a total of 8 weeks. As such, this version's content will have additional adjustments. Firstly, in the newly added version event, Trailblazers can obtain tokens by consuming Trailblaze power. Based on the number of tokens, Trailblazers can obtain stellar
Why you cut me
jades
off?
and self-modeling resin. Tokens can also be used to win bonus rewards. And that's not all. Version 3.8 will feature the double reward events Laner Fisher, Romo the Strange, and Garden of Plenty. At the end of 3.8, there will also be a new phase of Apocalyptic Shadow. Not to mention the 3.8 version banners are a little special. In version 3.8's first phase banner, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character, the Dahlia. The limited 5-star light cone, Never Forget Her Flame, will also have a boosted drop rate. Additionally,
Reruns.
the limited 5-star
Firefly.
character Firefly and the limited 5-star light cone, Where About Your Dreams
I'm
Rest,
probably not
will
going to pull for a
return.
light cone.
Now, in version 3.8's second phase banner, the limited 5-star
Fugue is
characters, Fugue and Ling Sha, will simultaneously return. As with the limited
Ling Sha.
5-star light cones, Long Road Leads Home.
Link Shot's kind of a
Sense
side
Alone
grade.
stays true.
I'll say
And
Galaga's
finally,
mainly.
due to the
Phase
version
three!
extension, there will also be a third phase banner. This banner will see the return of the limited 5-star characters, Goliath and Sunday, as well as limited 5-star light cones, Time Woven into Gold, and a Grounded Estate. For more details, Trailblazers should keep their eyes peeled for further informational announcements. Up next, let's take a look at other events appearing in version 3.8.
They better give us enough
Maybe it was
shades.
a long time ago, or was it a short while ago? The Chrysoso Wu Championship is about to begin. As a special guest, the Trailblazer will lead their own little chimeras as a chimera trainer and form a powerful team that will charge toward the championship. The mission of the chimeras in this Chrysoso Wu Championship is no longer dealing with daily tasks in Akama, but to defeat opponents in battle. But please don't
What,
be
the
alarmed,
Pokemon?
everyone.
Oh,
You
Yokai
know what we're
Watch.
doing. We guarantee that no chimeras will be harmed in this competition. It's worth noting that the participants in this championship are the Chrysos Air heroes, and they'll help the chimeras in their own ways. The Trailblazer can invite the heroes as participating friends, and every Chrysos Air has their unique chimera companion. Through spending so much time together, the Chrysos Air's chimeras had developed personalities much like their trainers.
For example, this master cat thief who snatches away enemy chimeras the moment battle begins. She's clearly inherited Cypher's tricks.
They're so cute. I wish I could keep one.
Oh, they're as cute as the origami birds. I'm gonna become a loyal fan of the chimeras too.
And more chimeras are waiting! After picking a trainer, you need to form a dedicated team for them. During combat, the Trailblazer can purchase various chimeras from the store. Having identical ones grants them experience, allowing them to level up and become even stronger. There is also special equipment on sale that can be used to enhance your chimera friends. Build your ultimate team using each trainer's and chimera's unique abilities.
AoE damage.
Head out to conquer the world!
Oh, splendid!
Apart from the tournament that progresses with the story, the event will also have a challenge mode where you can fight Chrysos Airs or your friends. The Trailblazer can actively initiate a challenge, or they can set up a defending lineup and wait for challengers to fall into the trap.
Together with the chimeras, I'll end all conflicts in this world.
Oh?
Robin
Isn't
Hill.
this supposed to be a relaxing and laid-back event?
Luckily, Robin Hill won't be
Your blood's
causing
already
people to
boiling, and you can't
crash
hold back
out
any
and say
longer.
the N-word
You can
online.
always try the event Remnants of Twilight. Within the
Yeah,
Garden of Light, a
Twilight.
strange scroll has surfaced. Its pages are filled with the epic legends of heroes who once stood against formidable foes.
Formidable foes immortalized into epics. They never fail to make my heart race.
Us?
The event has 5 different combat stages with unique mechanics in each stage.
Not.
Some stages will turn characters into merpeople
I
to
call
fight
it.
against the enemy, while other stages only need you to bring healing characters to ensure victory.
That's right. You'll probably have a hard time passing the challenges if you stick to your usual approach. For example, in the stage Synergy Duo, our characters must split into 2 teams
Why?
and engage in simultaneous battles against the bosses, Dark Duelist and White Guard. If one of 2 bosses is defeated, but the other is still standing, the defeated boss will be revived on their next action.
In other words, we need to try defeating the 2 bosses at the same time.
If the
Pretty much
4-person
what you do in
team is
MSC.
split into 2 and fight separately, then the lineup also needs to change accordingly. It might be better to allocate a damage dealer for both battlefields.
That's right. The charm of this event lies in how to figure out a breakthrough under this brand new mechanic.
And after you pass easy mode, there's also hard and nightmare modes waiting for you.
Combat is fun.
Additionally, the Divergent universe will be updated in version 3.8, featuring new equations, curios, and weighted curios.
The synchronicity level cap will also increase to level 120 with an exclusive avatar reward.
And a brand new adventure mode, Balloon Bonanza, has also been added.
Oh? A new mini-game?
Exactly! The main objective is to attack and change the color of every balloon on the field. Once they're all the same color, they'll disappear. The more rounds of balloons you clear within the time limit, the greater the rewards you'll earn.
Doesn't that mean some characters' techniques will be able to attack a whole lot of balloons at once?
But that might also get rid of the right colors.
I can already see how flustered some
Yeah.
people might get.
And of course, let's not
Blush.
forget our old friend,
Toxic
the
community,
gift of Odyssey.
Always present and never giving you
Why is
up.
everyone saying L?
Check in
everyone?
for 7 days to get 10 Star Rail special passes.
And with that, our special program is fast coming to a close. In Penacony, where sweet dreams never end, many riddles were revealed in the tide of memories, patiently awaiting the arrival of the Trailblazer. Let us follow Constance and rediscover the truth of the past. See you in the next program. Albert, clocking out.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone!
Bye-bye.
This is the end? Oh, so there's no, so there's no... So yeah, I'm gonna react to the... Since we have time on the stream, I was gonna react to the ILLIT music video, but... See, the thing is... If I'm just reacting to it, and then my bro and someone just walks on the stream, it's like... Are you looking at K-pop? That's the thing.